when you started, if you're 54?
This show? I was
your show.
35, yeah.
35. Yeah, I was about that exact age when I started Politically Incorrect. It's funny, you look back, and I'm sure there are people who like our earlier work better.
Oh, yeah, there are.
But I look back, and I would just fucking cringe. I mean, if you really wanted to torture me, make me watch something.
Same here.
Well, I mean, I don't even watch it now, but if I did, and occasionally I do to check on something, especially the parts that are written, which I worked on all week, I can watch that and go, oh, okay, I can totally live with that. I didn't stumble over one word. If I stumble over one word, I feel like it's ruined.
It's a bummer, right?
You know, but to ask me to look at something all those years ago, first of all, I would have zero recollection. It would be a total shock. And maybe there'd be parts I'd go like, oh, that was pretty cute of that guy. But there would be definitely parts where I would go, oh, what a fucking douchebag.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be just exquisite torture.
Yes, it's terrible. I've had that. I feel like I've had that my whole life with everything. Like, I wanted to be an artist when I was a kid, and you draw something, you think it was good, you show it to your mom or whatever, and then like 2 years later, you look at it and you go, oh, God, I thought this was good. And then you start to question whether what you're doing at that time is good. I guess eventually you probably reach a point where you've peaked, where maybe you'll enjoy looking back because you were better.
No, I don't think I ever would, because I feel like, I mean, what I really want to be is the most sophisticated I can, in the best sense of the word, not a pretentious sense. And I just was less sophisticated at that age. I might not have been unsophisticated for my age.
Right.
But when you look back from 50s and 60s at 20s and 30s, you're not that sophisticated. You think you are, and you're more than you were when you were a teenager, of course, but you're just not what they, I think, used to call seasoned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't know things.
You don't know
I heard you
things.
I heard you on one of the earlier podcasts talking about gazpacho and how you, when you learned that it was cold soup, and
that's my book.
I think that's a
right.
It's a very salient point. You know,
it's everything the gazpacho thing. I was obsessed with this gazpacho because it's funny what sticks in your mind for some reason. I guess because I was so humiliated at that moment when I was making a thing with the waiter about the gazpacho soup being cold. It must have been seared in my mind, and I do want to write that book. Gazpacho soup is cold because every single thing you know in your life, you did learn at a particular instant. You don't record the instant, but you